Wait, we should try it when we're filming so I don't interrupt you all the time. Here's your talking stick.
I interrupt you too, and I like it. I like the banter.
Silence! That's how you used to talk.
Shut up so I can speak!
You didn't have the talking stick. You just interrupted me. Hi.
Hi. I can't drink my Stanley on camera.
Oh, you can't. They're going to come for you.
Oh my God. Stanley's have gotten out of control. Listen, I like a lot of water. So I like a cup. Has a bunch of... We have Nalgene's too. Those are for a different purpose, you know?
Sounds like you're like... Don't talk about your Stanley. We're here to watch Married at First Sight.
Just if you see a Stanley, know that I bought it a year ago, okay? Know that I didn't, like, mow down any small children for it.
All right.
It's important. You wouldn't believe what they're saying about us online.
With us.
People with Stanleys.
I mean, clearly you feel part of the community if you're saying us.
I own one, so
yeah,
I don't. It's not... At some point I opted in. I just didn't realize what I was opting into.
All right.
You know?
So where are we? I feel like a week away from this show, and I don't even know what's happening.
Yeah, I don't even remember who's
we
was there.
have Michael and Chloe got married, and
Oh yeah,
that was nice.
I'm excited to see what they get fighting about.
Our theory is that it's at least this is what we talked about off screen.
Yeah.
Is that the fight they're about to have is really just kind of like clickbait from Lifetime, and it's really just going to be how she's upset at production for like not telling her that he had already like been paired up with somebody, and that she's not actually mad at him.
This show so hard. At some point, do you remember when they used to be clickbaiting us with like fucking Emily getting some kind of head injury? Do you remember that?
Where's the head injury?
Did we ever see that? They showed her
upcoming.
Bleeding multiple times.
Maybe this
and
is
then
it.
It hasn't been in any of the like Next On episodes.
You're
it hasn't been in any of those previews.
Was that one of
weeks.
Was that an intern that had a head injury and they just pretended it was Emily or something?
That would be terrible, dude. But like, why do they keep showing us that? Why? And then now they're not showing it to us at all. When you'd think the closer you get to something like that, they would show it more.
Maybe they found in test audiences that nobody gave a shit. And they just stopped hyping it.
Or, I mean, it's horrifying. Like, I don't know, man. Like,
I don't need to see people getting severely injured.
Right.
For my entertainment.
No, thank you. I don't want to worry about whether or not she's, like, alive.
Yeah, well, she is, I'm sure.
Yeah, but, like, that's scary.
Yeah, it is. I mean, you got Cameron over here.
Who's Cameron? Oh, yeah.
You got a heart surgery. Like, this season, they're dropping like flies.
That's true. They are. I hope Cameron's doing well.
Yeah.
Maybe
same.
we'll find out. Who knows? Let's just get into
Let's
it.
Go.
They married as complete strangers.
And now they mostly still are.
To be fair, they're on a dance floor dancing with glasses.
That's a mess.
Recipe for disaster is what that is.
I'll let you get next one.
I'm still massively confused about like what the timeline is going to look like for these people because Michael and Chloe just got married.
Yeah.
And
they can be making decisions at the same time frame. At that point. Yeah.
It wouldn't make any sense for them to make decisions at the same time as everybody else.
In your bed?
I don't know what it was.
But I'm a good like cuddle partner though, right?
You're a very good
That's like me. You like me though, right? I'm a good cuddle partner though, right?
Cutest panic attacks I've ever seen.
Oh, does she have a panty? She's like, what the fuck did I just do? Yeah. He's gonna reenact.
You're nice and light comedy.
I've seen those. Man, you're Chloe. You are Chloe.
I am a lot like her, yeah. Absolutely.
She might have trauma outside of this whole marriage thing too.
She said she has like pretty bad anxiety.
Okay.
As soon as things aren't so stressful, I'm gonna be sleeping as hard as you.
It's nice. You know, the way they're having the conversation is really great because panic attacks can be really scary.
Yeah.
And, like, if your partner isn't supportive, that can be really rough. And then depending on, like, if it's, like, a point of sensitivity for her, that could have been really rough. And instead, they both handled it really great.
It was playful. It was sensitive. That was good.
That was great.
Yeah.
People that are as loved as you are have got to have a genuineness and an authenticity to them.
Oh, that's so
nice.
sweet.
We kind of said that. He seems like he's got a lot of really good friends, and people like around him seem to like him pretty well.
Me of King Michael, the man who lost his princess.
What the fuck's even going on?
I don't know. They're taking us They gave
That's
him
boring.
like a
Film something
camera,
while you're
and they were
here.
like, film stuff, and they're like not good at it.
Yeah.
Is what happened.
You know, one of them is a photographer.
It's boring.
So prepared. He's got everything. Let's honeymoon.
Let's.
I think they vacation relatively nearby, though. It looks like they're in the mountains or something. They're like, sorry, we can't send you to Cancun.
Why couldn't they though?
They should have
Oh,
budgeted it
because
in.
the film crew has to go
Oh,
too.
that makes
So it's
sense.
way more expensive.
Yeah.
And
whole
you
extra
probably
trip.
have to. They probably rented the entire like area
Yeah.
out so that they could film wherever they wanted.
Probably.
So we decided to use a talking stick to help
Talking stick? This is, you know it's bad when you've gotten to a talking stick. This is not a fourth grade classroom. You fucked. You fucked.
As two adults, you need a
Talking stick? No. Wait, we should try it when we're filming so I don't interrupt you all the time. Here's your talking stick.
I interrupt you too, and I like it. I like the banter. I like the banter.
Silence! That's how you used
Shut
to
up
talk.
so I can
You
speak!
didn't have the talking stick. You just interrupted me.
maybe putting up with stuff or like not being treated in the way like I feel like I deserve.
You ain't being treated the way you deserve, Emily.
Yes,
She's got a big heart. I feel bad for her.
me too. She's bending over backwards for this
Christ,
man,
yeah.
and he will break her.
Yep. And he'll say, I care, while he's doing it.
Yeah. And he'll say he's protecting her. That's the grossest part the worst thing he does.
Between a friendship and a relationship because I think that's easy in this process.
What the He said, we gotta make sure we don't blur the lines. You're married, you Oh.
I'm telling you.
He's got a side chick.
I'm telling you.
He's got a side
I've been
chick.
telling you for weeks watching this.
This
It's a
guy.
side chick.
This guy. I gotta Google, does Brennan have a side chick? Because I want to see if other people are
After
talking
this,
about
you
it.
can. I haven't looked online
Oh my
either, but like
God. Oh
I
my
guarantee you something like that is going on.
There's gotta be some rumors out there.
Tell me specifically what I did that you didn't feel great about.
Why do you have a bunch of examples? No.
Yeah, that's what people do though.
Yeah.
Because then they'll pick apart the specific examples
Yeah.
you come up with.
You know, if people want to come up to you and say mean things, like that's unfortunate.
See, but she's telling you she feels this way, and he's unwilling to accept any degree of responsibility, unwilling to hear her. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Like, I don't understand why she entertains
Ignore-
this man.
Oh my god.
Continue to move forward in the right direction.
Piece of
Could you stop? Please.
I hate Brennan. I hate him.
I know, but there are other ways you could be expressing yourself.
I don't like Brennan. He makes me mad. Every time he talks, I lose my shit.
I hate him.
I hate him so much.
hate him.
I've actually hated very
hate
few
him.
people on the show as much as I hate
Yes.
him. And that's like
I hate him.
previous seasons too.
I just wish that he'd quit the show because I don't want to hate anyone that I
Yeah.
don't know
Yeah,
as much as I
exactly.
hate
And
him.
he's not giving us much choice other than to hate him.
No. Yeah.
Really enjoying Sleeping Beauty, snoozing.
He's a sleepy boy.
That's like you.
Yeah.
You won't wake up for anything
Colorado
when you fall
Springs.
asleep. Well, that's beautiful though.
Close enough to take the film crew out.
Yeah.
Enjoy your honeymoon here at the Cheyenne Mountain Resort.
All right, thank
Oh, customer service voice. That lady. Holy shit.
Oh, I know. She just serviced the shit out of him.
I wonder what she sounds like in real life.
Yeah, she's like, hey. Does he have a fanny pack thing?
Can't see.
A chest fanny. He's got a chest fanny. What are those called?
Oh, I love those. I love that.
It's just a fanny pack, but it's not on your fanny.
Oh, I love that. I have one. It's so nice. I should wear it more often, to be honest. It's really nice. Because your shit is just right here.
yeah,
You know?
it's more accessible.
It's great. I love it. God, I hate a purse.
And you have little T-Rex arms while you're getting it.
Yeah, it's so but then also you're not worried like, oh, where is it? Like, or oh, you know, I might bop it against something or something might
Or if it
fall
opens
out.
up, somebody could grab stuff
Yeah,
out. It's
no,
hard to...
it's right here.
Yeah.
It's great.
His image that he is trying to have portrayed on camera. And like whatever he wanted out of this.
Yep.
Yeah. Because I said that.
He is such a curated image at this point. It's such a poorly curated image. Nobody trusts this guy for PR. You know what I mean?
No.
He just seems very closed off to me right now. I feel like you are very open. It's very clear that
Wonder why he's so closed off. And then he keeps like looking at her and being like, do you really want to go there? And I'm like, do you? Do you want to go there, asshole? You're the one who looks bad.
He clearly does. Yeah.
Like, not her. And he keeps like gaslighting her and making her think he's doing it like for her.
Yeah.
What?
He's abusive at this point.
It's weird, dude.
Like that Claire's like, don't give him a fucking inch at this point. He doesn't deserve it because he doesn't. Claire's being a really good friend here.
She's great, honestly.
Yeah, I like Claire a lot.
I didn't think I was going to like Claire, and I like Claire.
Of my, and all of my fears.
Hold on, how do I look?
Oh, goodness gracious me. Holy cow.
I would do something like that for sure. Because that wasn't intense rock climbing. They're basically just, it's a very steep incline that they're going
I think it's
up.
called a scramble.
Scramble.
It's a scramble, because it's a heavy incline, but it's not straight up.
And that looks really fun.
Yeah. Yeah, scrambles seem fun.
I like to think I have a healthy respect for the ocean.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I kind of agree with that. Healthy respect for deep water.
Tonight is our next expert visit.
17 days. I don't know why she's even trying.
It's confusing why she's still trying, because she
17
knows
days.
she can walk away.
Yeah.
Like, does she just want to be able to say, I've tried my best? Like, I really don't understand. I would be out at this point.
You should be.
Because she doesn't even know this man.
Yeah.
I get nervous sometimes if I just don't say the right thing.
Which is, you should not be worried about that when
And
you're
he's
talking
mad
to
about
therapists.
So hopefully we're finally on the same page.
How are you?
Because he doesn't want to be doing this. And it's confusing why he's continuing to do
Like,
it.
why are you still on the
He
show,
saw
bro?
Orion walk away. He saw Claire and Cameron separate. Easily they could not be doing
know.
this. So why are they doing this? Like, that's the thing I haven't figured out.
I think it's driving her crazy until she leaves because he said he'll never get a divorce. Oh, I can't help it. I can't force her to stay in the marriage.
Oh, he is the one that said that, isn't he? I forgot that.
Well, let's talk about it.
So this man needs a larger shirt.
I was thinking the same exact thing.
Someone tell him he's a size up, you know? Get the XL, Brennan. It's okay.
Yeah, at the point that you're like showing your
right. Your
underneath
buttons are
it,
pulling, like you need a different shirt.
But for me, I want a husband, not a friendship.
Yeah, she signed
So
up
you
to
signed
get
up for it.
married.
I think it's okay to be friends with your partner, but
Yeah,
they need to be
absolutely.
your partner if you're going to be married.
Yeah, you can't continually push away all aspects of physical affection. And I mean,
Yeah.
there are certain people that are in like aromantic relationships,
Yeah, for
and that's
sure.
fine if you've agreed to that and you're both okay with it. But
That's
for
not what they're
most
signing up for.
relationships,
Yeah.
you need some element of physical affection.
That I don't do well is I'm really sensitive and emotional, so I'm really working on trying to like not be emotional in the way that I.
She's doing everything she said she would.
She did such a good job on this interview, man. Fucking
did.
killed it.
Watched the show. I've studied it. I've watched your interactions.
She said I watched your show and like
I don't know.
I've studied it.
Just my actions, honestly, just showing her that I'm there, making her the priority. Yeah, so I'm very loving and affectionate.
Oh my god. What? What? He either doesn't understand himself or he's just straight lying.
Yeah.
You know? Like one of the two.
A lot of people don't understand themselves, but I feel like
For me, I'm going to trust the process.
Are you going to trust the process?
he hasn't participated in the process.
Former Brennan is calling out current Brennan, basically, is what's happening.
Yeah.
That's why they're doing this.
Yeah, because they're like, oh, how does she seem? How does Emily seem? The same
person.
How does Brennan seem? Not the same.
Yeah.
So we're on our A game. Yeah, but for me, it's like trust the process.
Right.
And I feel like for me,
She doesn't feel like she can call him out because he's going to get angry with her
Yeah.
and he's aggressive with her.
You notice they brought in a different expert this time.
Yeah, I think that was very smart.
I think that was on purpose.
He's being more respectful to Pastor Cal
Yeah.
than he was to, who is it, Pia?
Well, he hasn't called Brennan out yet either, and I think this
He
is also
hasn't.
strategy, and I think it's them trying to use Brennan to call out Brennan because they know that Brennan won't listen to anybody but Brennan. I think that's the intention. I do. Pastor Cal is playing this so cool.
Use his own words against him.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's literally what they're doing, and she's tiptoeing around that response. It's
Because she has to tiptoe. Because listen,
know.
he'll be like, "What specifically?" She'll be like, "I feel like you haven't been very affectionate. You haven't been very open." He'll be like,
I'm
"What
very
specifically?
affectionate. Yeah.
Give me a specific instance." And then she'll be like, "Okay, like in this instance." And he'll be like, "Why? Why did you think that in that instance? I didn't think that."
Other people, we shouldn't listen to other people because
Right.
she tries to deflect responsibility because she doesn't want to take the heat. So she says, says,
Right.
I heard this from somebody. He's like, we shouldn't listen to other people. But if
Yeah.
she says it's her, then he's like, that didn't happen. You're blowing this out of proportion.
He attacks
it's
whatever
everything.
it is. He attacks. If it's her own personal experience, he attacks it. She's not remembering correctly.
Yeah.
He doesn't think he did that. If it's somebody else saying it, he attacks that. Like,
This is a man with no accountability.
Yeah.
None.
Moral of the story is like he spoke true to a lot of, I think, what he believes in. Things might have just been a little bit exaggerated or like emphasized.
She's spot on. She's 100%. She's still being careful, but she's spot on.
She's being very polite.
Yeah.
Look, do not use the F word.
I'm great.
Are you up to doing that?
Sure.
No, he's
he's
not. Sure. The most committal answer in the world. Sure. It sucks because, like, Emily sees herself. She's honest. She's sensitive. She's giving. She's, like, everything that you should want in, like, a partnership. And he is just a cockhole.
Yeah.
You know? He's just so far off.
This is not friends at first sight.
Normally that's a cop-out. Pastor Cal. He's coming a little harder now that it's been laid out.
And Brennan's not coming for him. I have to wonder if production talked to him or if he's just responding better to men than he responds to women.
I think he might be a bit of a misogynist.
So I just want you to trust me, you know, when the best time is to tell my mom.
That's hard, though.
That is hard. That's interesting.
You've had a couple of people on this that, like, didn't tell their family members. Like Cameron, actually, right? Didn't tell his family in New Zealand what was going on.
Well, and he was like, my dad's dying. And
right. He's like, I'm not going to call him and tell him about this. Stress him out.
Yeah.
Yay, travel days. My back hurts sitting in one position.
All right, finally seeing these two yahoos. Well, this is the I'm struggling with intimacy conversation.
There's no escaping it. I'm allergic to cats and my like nasal passages and eyes, but it like
He probably didn't feel good.
When you're having severe allergies, you don't want to have sex. I'll tell you, I have like 2 months of that shit, and it's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard.
And if your partner doesn't feel good, which she should understand of all people,
that are in ways that he's comfortable that still fulfill my needs. Like it feels like we're running out of avenues.
Oh man, that's hard.
She wants to bone Austin.
I've never ever dated a man that had any tattoos.
And they're having this like intimate conversation, and these people are just like, I know it's their job, and they like, they do it, and like they're probably fine with it, but God, is it awkward.
Present.
I like that list. You two want to go ahead and massage
That's a
each
good
other?
list. Honestly.
Yes.
Massage each other.
Is that an option?
Oh, it's not that they're massaging each other. It's that the masseuse had to ask that question. Do you know what I mean? What an awkward question for the masseuse to ask them. So you guys want to massage each other now?
How would you even assume like these yahoos know what they're doing, you know?
All right. I'm very interested in being intimate with Chloe.
This is one for the... I think they're both interested. I think there's like sexual chemistry there for sure.
I bet the masseuses were better at this though.
Oh,
but there's also a difference between being massaged by your partner and then a masseuse.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure it feels great.
See, I think that it was getting a little steamy over there with that conversation, and the masseuses were like, all right, we'll leave. There's going to be a happy ending here. It's not including us.
We're out.
Yeah, we're out.
Understand things.
I'm having a really hard time understanding where he's coming from.
Yes. Tell her, Mackenzie.
Yeah.
Talk some sense into this bitch.
It doesn't make any sense.
It's going to be like a walk in the park.
I honestly...
Yeah, right? It's married at first sight, you ding-dong.
For real.
Ding-dong.
That was nice.
Okay, I'm trying to lower my
I
swears.
like how excited you were for yourself. I called him a ding-dong.
Well, instead of like a cold face, you know, like...
Yes, I know. We're all very proud of you, okay?
I'm working on it.
Literally answer her question. And then like that turned into me breaking his trust and like him...
If you tell people what I'm doing, you're breaking my trust. That is such crap.
Yep. And therapy is a time.
How dare you tell people what I said and did?
And therapy is a time to talk about your feelings, like even though they're hard. It's a time to be able to air your grievances.
This guy has every red flag, man.
Absolutely.
I would say, like, at this point, like, I don't know this man. Maybe this is a bad situation for him, but I would say anybody should think twice before getting in a relationship with Brennan. He has so many red flags. Until he works on himself, he is untrustworthy as fuck.
Unless there's some kind of explanation that makes any of this make sense, and I'm not even sure there could be.
She would basically have to be cheating on him. at this point first for any of this to make any sense.
Yeah, I suppose.
Honestly. I would struggle to find a better reason for his behavior. Or a more excusable reason.
Yeah. Oh.
Look, Pia's matching Austin.
Well, that's cute.
Good.
Becca's just inside eating some pizza.
Smells good in here.
I think it's so funny how Brennan and Emily get dressed up for Pastor Cal, and these two are just like eating pizza and chilling, waiting for Pia.
Their energy's a lot more chill.
Mm-hmm.
But my aunt and uncle have 2 cats. My throat and lungs, like...
I can't fault them for this, man.
No, I can't either. I've had bad allergies before, and there's no way
No.
I feel like doing anything sexual.
And you wouldn't want to be sucking on my face when I'm like... It'd be horrible.
You can't breathe.
Yeah, dude.
It's awful.
A little bit, definitely. I did take it personally.
How is she taking it personally? She has an autoimmune condition that means that she doesn't feel good sometimes.
You can't
It's
always
not
be
personal when
rearing.
she's not interested in having sex with him because she's not feeling good. Some of us don't feel good sometimes.
Crying foul over here.
They like dry hump each other in front of his 97-year-old grandma.
Yeah. Hey, Grandma, watch this. What? That was dry humping, to be clear. It wasn't like full on. That's what I was insinuating. I'm gonna grow up my wife in front of you, Grandma. Like what?
Oh my gosh.
I agree. Weird.
You just had to prove it was weird.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
further, you know.
I had to yell it out.
Right.
I had to act it
Scientific
out.
as well.
Scientific
Yeah.
experiment here. You saw it here first.
I don't think we'll have any issues.
I feel like their problem is not that real. I know she feels like, because I think they literally had that like intimate night and then they immediately went.
And then he had cat allergies for 4
Yes.
days. Like, honestly.
And he feels like shit.
I can't fault any of this.
Right.
Holy smokes. We're really doing it.
Holy smokes. Is this when she gets emotional? We're going to find out.
Reality hits.
Yeah.
We are husband and wife.
She's struggling with this pretty hard, which you can't fault her for.
It's a big life decision for someone who is as controlled as
Yes.
she is.
I'm saying, I don't know if I can do this.
I think she's just telling him her fears.
Yeah, I think this is absolutely
That's what I
overplayed
think.
in the previews, even right there.
Because I think she's getting very overwhelmed, which
Yeah.
is fair. You have to move in with someone that you barely know.
And engage you verbally on it versus kind of giving you space to work it out and feel what
And she's saying she's afraid she's not ready, but she's going to try anyway, you know? Like, that's the whole point of the show.
being supportive is the best role for me to be in.
He's handling this so well, you know? And she's handling it really well, too. She's communicating, like, these really big, dark, deep fears.
They're communicating incredibly well together.
Emotionally open with each other.
Jeez.
This is fucking awesome. I'm rooting for them.
Me too. Oh my gosh, I'm getting choked up watching her cry. Oh no.
What's best for you? I may be able to make suggestions and, you know, if you give me that audience, right?
Ugh.
He's like, if you let me, like, help.
Look at how
dude.
choked I am right now.
And maybe what I'd ask is just trust that I trust you.
Ugh.
Oh
my God.
Michael, all the
See,
right things.
They clickbaited that.
They clickbaited the shit out of that.
That was
That's
never
a
what they said it was.
Fucking, we've confirmed clickbait.
That's
MAFS.
so sweet. He's so great.
Please tell me who says that. Who's like, please be more selfish.
Well, people that think too much about other people and how they're impacting others do need to hear that sometimes.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure that that's where she is, but well, there's the truth too that if you're taking care of yourself and you want to work on it with somebody,
Yeah.
being happy and healthy for yourself will help that relationship.
Yeah, absolutely.
As long as what you want isn't like somebody else or being alone.
Yeah.
Possibly want me to prioritize myself before I prioritize him.
And in a way, she was prioritizing him first by the fact that she's feeling all this emotional overwhelm. And
Yeah.
the first thing she thinks she needs to do is explain to him what's happening so that she takes care of him and he doesn't get uncomfortable
Yeah.
with her discomfort. And he's like, no, just think about how you're going to, like, calm your own
Yeah.
discomfort first. Like, you
Dude.
don't have to think about me first.
Did he get therapy at some point? Like, these two, man.
I know. I feel like
you
we
know,
sound
mad
like therapy
respect.
proselytizers at this point.
We're not even.
Proselytizers.
But we're not. All right, so that's that. We've determined clickbait.
Clickbait on Michael and Chloe, not so clickbait on...
On the other ones, too. I think it was all clickbait. Because with Becca and Austin, it was Austin being like, "Hey, I kind of like lost." It wasn't like I only see you as a friend. He's like, we were getting intimate, and then we went to a place where I had allergies for 4 days.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't. I'm not in the mood to get frisky at my 97-year-old or like aunt's house or whatever.
Yeah.
Like it was that for both of those for me were clickbait.
Yeah.
But man, that fucking Brennan and Emily crap. I'm not excited to see her get a head wound, but I am excited to see them break up because she needs fucking freedom, man.
I'm interested to see how he reacts when she's hurt and
not well, I imagine.
Faced, but maybe he could be faced with like, oh wow, I've been treating this person really badly, and now they're really hurt, and I really care about them. I hope that's what happens.
I suspect he's gonna be like, I can't handle this.
Oh,
I don't trust that guy for a fucking second. He's gonna be like, he's gonna be like, I gotta get away, kind of thing. I don't know. We'll see. I don't trust him at all, and I don't think he's a very good person. I don't think that he's horrible. I don't think that he's evil. I don't think he's a good person. I'm not gonna give him that.
This environment is not good for him, and I would prefer to not watch him on TV.
I agree. What else you got?
Nothing. I think that's pretty much it. I think we talked through like
we
thought.
You saw us talk.
You saw it. We talked.
If you want us to talk more, let us know. I would like to know what you think. I do like hearing people's opinions.
Yes, please tell us what you think about the show. Do you think Brennan is cheating on Emily? Do you agree?
Or wants a side chick?
What are the alternatives here? Yeah. Like, what are the other alternatives?
What else would it be? That's my problem. It's almost the most like logical one for me.
And I would buy the argument that like, oh, that's just his personality type. Maybe he's got some kind of neurodivergence that's causing some of this. I would buy that if he had behaved differently on the honeymoon.
Yes.
But when he was on the honeymoon, he acted into her. He was low key. Like they were affectionate. Like all this stuff, and then it switched the minute that they flew back.
Some people
Colorado.
say it's because he thinks she's a party chick. I don't think that's enough because she actually doesn't even party that much.
No, she doesn't party hardly at all.
She has, but like she's pretty normal around him.
Right.
She drank once or twice. She's getting more and more emotionally downtrodden. And she does drink, and that combination is bad. So like, but beyond that, she's not boozing constantly. Like this whole thing is like. I would like to hear what else you could possibly think this is.
Yes, I would too, because I'm at a loss at this point if it's not side chick territory.
Yeah, side chick territory. Name of the episode.
Probably.
All right.
All right, thank you for watching with us. Let's watch together again next week, okay?
Yes.
And see what happens.
Same
Because
time,
we need to see
same
if
place.
Becca and Austin finally have sex or if they don't still.
Yeah, we're almost to the end.
Why? Yeah, and...
so like and subscribe.
Yes.
So that you can
do both those
hear
things.
when our video comes by next time, and like for our emotional stability, or if you liked it, so that's cool.
Like because our emotional stability depends on it.
No, but it helps. Okay. All right, we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Then I got it knocked, and I started going.
Ridiculous.
All of those tearjerker.
Hey, we're gonna go on a cruise this summer. You should come with us.